and skill of mine. Out of will. Watch your fingers. Heavy.